Hello, Seiiti Arata. Have you ever tried to change some area in your life and you ended up feeling lost without knowing what to start? Or were you overwhelmed with the huge to-do list to reach a personal goal, a professional goal? For example, you thought about organizing your finances, or improving your diet, or getting in shape, but then you got just tired from researching everything you have to do to achieve those goals. If you are lost with so many details involved in your improvement, your improving your personal life, your professional life, there is a way to make it easy. You can move faster by focusing on the fundamentals. Focusing on the fundamentals is focusing on the basics that work. Focus on the fundamentals is a philosophy of putting your efforts into what really works. Then you ignore the small details that bring small results. You know that today we live in an age of information abundance. And with a few taps on your phone, you can access texts and videos, scientific articles, infographics and interviews, even entire books on just any topic that you would like to have access to. And this abundance of information has a positive side and also a negative side. For one thing, you can have very high quality knowledge about all types of different subjects. But now you risk being distracted by the details that matter very little. For example, let's say you have a personal goal to get in shape and gain muscle. If you type win muscle mass to gain muscle mass in an internet search engine, you're going to get endless results. You find content teaching you how you can eat, how you can exercise, what supplements you can take, and so much more. Now, this would be very useful if all the content found would be pointing you in the same direction, but that's not what happens. While one content will put you in direction A, another one will put you in direction B. One will tell you to eat food X, while the other one will say that food X is actually bad for you. And worst of all, this content is often dealing with details that have very little impact on the bottom line. It's like the right angle you have to be holding the dumbbells. It's the amount of that spice that will make you burn one extra calorie. These are small details bringing small results. The result of this information overload is that you may become confused or paralyzed by so much conflicting information. You risk always seeking more and more information, trying even contradictory strategies without reaching your goals. And when this happens, it is time to get back to focus on the fundamentals. Put your efforts on the little things that give the most results. Think for a moment how a building is built. First, the land is prepared for construction, and then come the main pillars of the building. And only after that, the walls and windows, and then the finishes, the painting, the decoration. Now, taking this metaphor to the personal development, focusing on the fundamentals means that you must focus all your efforts on the basics that work. Don't worry about the decoration details if you haven't even built the main pillars of your project yet. The Pareto principle is a statistical rule that says that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. So, it is in this 20% that you have to put all your concentration. Whether you want to achieve a personal or professional goal, don't waste your time and your resources on the small details. Instead of that, focus on the fundamentals. Stay focused on doing what works. 4 examples of how focusing on fundamentals can help your personal development. Now, let's illustrate and let's take a look at some examples of how focusing on fundamentals can help you on your personal development and your professional development. Example number 1 would be lose weight and gain health. The pursuit of weight loss is one of the best examples of how things can get complicated when you don't focus on the basics that work. If you want to lose weight, stop wasting your time looking for miracle diets, those fat-burning pills or 5-minute magic exercises. Instead of that, focus on doing a true dietary re-education. In order for that to work, it has to be definite. That means without a deadline. Your eating strategy should also be flexible and with low processed food that has high nutritional density. Now, if you do this day by day, you will gradually see that unwanted fat go away and health come to you naturally and permanently. Example number 2, enrich. Financial enrichment, another area where simplicity is better than trying to do very complicated things. The foundation here is to spend less money than you earn and then invest the difference consistently and wisely. In other words, your focus should be on making a budget that you can live a little bit below your means. Thus, there will always be a difference, a positive difference at the end of the month. And then what you're going to do, you're going to invest that money. And this difference need not be invested in some super secret stocks or a miracle fund or the latest cryptocurrency. No. Instead of that, you should just invest in index funds. This is very easy. Give yourself time. Keep making your monthly investments. And then you reinvest your earnings. Then just wait for the effect of the compound interest to act in your favor. Then you see financial equity grow exponentially. Example number 3. Receive a pay raise. The salary that you receive is defined by the most basic law of capitalism, the law of supply and demand. If you are a professional similar to all other professionals in your market, well, it's logic you have the tendency to receive an average salary. Since there is so much labor available, well, it's going to be quite hard for you to earn a salary above other people who can do the same thing as you. Therefore, the focus on fundamentals here is to improve as a professional, to become a rare item in the market. It is investing in yourself, improving yourself, taking courses, studying on your own, improving your personal skills, your professional skills. Right. Now, remember the law of supply and demand. The more scarce is the work that you do, the more rare you become as a professional in your field, and then the higher will be the salary that you can collect. Example number 4, produce more and better. In the field of productivity, the basics will also work much better than the complicated ones. If you want to have more free time, simply do your time management. Then you can see what are the activities that are consuming your day. And then you can reduce, you can eliminate some of these activities. You probably will have to learn how to delegate some of these tasks, reduce some time that you waste commuting, in traffic, social networks, other distractions. Focusing on the fundamentals will make you meet your goals. We could make this list of examples much bigger, but I'm sure you already got the idea. For any area of your personal life, your professional life, that you want to see steady development, keep the focus on the fundamentals. It is not that this small detail will make you differentiate or stride forward. On the contrary, the key to steady growth is to further refine the fundamentals. If you focus on the basics that work and maintain consistency to let time produce results, there is no doubt that you will meet your goals. Stay focused on the fundamentals, and then the details will become irrelevant. Staying focused in a world full of distractions is no easy task, but it can be a goal that can be achieved if you focus on it. Arata Academy has a course called Focus, exclusively aimed to those who want to concentrate more in one single activity. Focus is a quick course that you'll be able to complete today and become a more focused person. I invite you to visit arata.se/focus course.